Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are continuing the celebration of good old wardrobe favorites rather than focusing on newness, basically. I recently posted a video with 12 of my go-to autumn wardrobe or autumn capsule staples, and I'll make sure to link that here and down below for you so you can go check that out after watching this one. So this is kind of a continuation of that, if you will. I've been going through my library of outfits throughout the past year or so. I've been taking regular outfit selfies. Of course, I do take more outfit selfies than the regular person, if you will, because I am a content creator. I play around with my wardrobe and my clothes a lot, but it's something that I highly recommend anyone trying, just to take a daily outfit selfie or even having a dress up session within your wardrobe. Play around with what you already have and take photos of all of your favorite outfits so that you can build yourself a nice little outfit bank on your phone or on your computer, anywhere, so that you can remind yourself of all of the amazing things that you already have available. It's so easy to get sucked into that feeling of not having anything to wear or not feeling good enough, not feeling trendy enough, all of those kind of negative feelings, which is just not very constructive or helpful. So when you have your own little outfits library or, outfit bank, you're not only celebrating your own style, you're also building more confidence, you're reassuring yourself, and you're reminding yourself again of all of the amazing things you already have available. So if you followed me for a while, you probably know that I am currently about 8 months pregnant. And actually all of these outfits are non-maternity. They're just outfits that I've worn over the past couple of years that I really love and that I've saved in like a favorites folder, and that I hope and wish to be able to rewear at some point when things are a little bit more back to normality. Expressing myself through outfits and personal style is kind of taking a backseat lately, being so far along now in pregnancy. There's just other things that are more important now. But style and fashion is also my creative outlet, and I love style, I love fashion, so I have been trying to, play around with chic maternity outfits. I did make a video recently with some of my best tips in that area, but I have to admit, I do also look forward to being able to play around with more of the things I have in my wardrobe. That was a super long introduction. Let's just get into the video. Here are 10 autumn capsule outfit ideas that I hope that you'll be able to try or recreate yourself. So the first outfit here is from a little dress up session I had trying to style unworn pieces in my wardrobe. So that's another really great challenge, especially if you're in a style rut and you're giving your wardrobe a bit of an edit. Obviously you want to highlight all of the things that you do love wearing so you can find a common theme and figure out what your style actually looks like. But it's also really helpful to take out any pieces that you love but you never wear. And I remember that was kind of the experiment with this outfit, that being both the leopard boots and then the thin roll neck sweater that I'm wearing there. And I actually really love this look. Definitely something that pushes me out of my comfort zone a little bit. Not necessarily because of the layers here, because that's quite minimal and something that I would definitely wear, but probably because of the boots. I find these boots so cool. They really play on that style word I have within my style, which is, edgy or cool. I love adding that edgy touch, but they are also a little bit out there, if you will. So definitely an item that, next year when I'm on the flip side of everything going on right now, I want to push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit and wear them because it looks so cool, especially just style like here with basic jeans, other really like basic, simple items, so that they can really do the talking. And I really love that layered look of the sweater with the classic shirt there as well. A nice layered look for the autumn and winter season, I think. So next up we have an outfit, again, super simple, just a basic sweatshirt, a pair of light blue jeans and then white sneakers. Something that I will often wear when I'm just lounging around at home. A little bit of added coolness to this look, obviously with the jewelry and the accessories here, the sunglasses, and then that oversized bomber jacket. This is actually my husband's. It's a super old jacket from Everlane, and I do tend to borrow it sometimes when I want to add that edgy, cool touch. A bit of warmth as well, because obviously it's warmer than a biker jacket, but it does give you that same kind of edge as a biker jacket would, So I've actually, based on this and based on playing around with that expression, wearing a bomber jacket, I've actually put a bomber jacket on my own wish list. I would love to find one in like a dark gray or chocolate brown color, because I do find this quite cool. But until then, I'm just gonna steal my husband's and play around with it a little bit more and see how I feel before potentially taking the plunge myself. I'm currently not buying any clothes for my wardrobe, again, because I'm at a kind of a funny stage of life right now where investing in my wardrobe and expressing my style is kind of taking a backseat a little bit. So I will wait, and that's why I've wish listed this item rather than just, you know, heading out splurging on it right now. So I also really wanted to add a couple of practical outfits to this list. So that's why the next two outfits are more practical. You might know that I have a podcast with Elisabel Tempo and Christina Michas. We have a podcast called Sustain This, where we talk all things slow fashion. And someone asked for wet weather or cold weather appropriate clothes and like styling tips. And one of the things I always highlight is to add the practicality as a core part of your wardrobe and style rather than a side note. What do I mean by this? I mean, instead of always going for, you know, the absolute most practical piece, make sure that you add practical pieces to your wardrobe that also have a little bit of, you know, of a stylistic look to them, something that feels aligned with your style while also being practical. And I feel like these two outfits are a great example of how I'm working around that personally. I know it's a big contrast to wear like a designer handbag with a raincoat, but it just gives such a cool element to the look. You know, it looks more intentionally styled rather than just being like all out practical. And if I'm worrying about the bag getting wet, I could wear it underneath the jacket and then just keep the jacket closed, or I could wear an umbrella to make sure that I protect the bag. So it's not about not being careful or, you know, obviously we want to savor or nicer looking clothes, but it's also really about wearing them and not always just saving them for the most perfect occasion or the perfect situation, if you will. So I really love mixing my practical pieces like that with the more well-dressed pieces from my wardrobe, the more special pieces that I have. So one outfit is the one with the raincoat, like I said, with the slightly more dressy bag. And then I feel like the dark wash jeans also makes it feel a little bit more streamlined, the chunky sweater, and then there's a bit of color coherence there as well, which again makes the look feel more intentionally styled rather than just all out practical, which I really love. So remember your styling tools. Remember the little styling tricks like, you know, 3-color rule or, you know, the color sandwich or anything else, even when you're wearing something practical, because it will just elevate the look a little bit more. There's also an outfit here which is more of a winter look. So I've styled a pair of lace-up boots with leather pants, a chunky sweater, a beanie, and then this really amazing puffer jacket which I bought secondhand. It's from Everlane. I'm not sure this is still available, but I love the color. Again, you can really play on color and texture here. You know, again, bring in those styling tools, the styling tricks that you would normally, even for your practical outfits. That's a really nice way to ensure looking stylish while also being practical at the same time. So on to the fifth outfit. This is a really classic autumn combination for me. Just a sweater, a pair of jeans, which is my go-to base this time of year, and then elevating that with a classic wool coat. This one is my jade green coat, a secondhand coat that I bought last year, and I love that coat so much. Both for a pop of color, but it's actually surprisingly easy to style with most of the other colors I have in my wardrobe. And it's just a bit more of a fun way to express myself and add like a little bit of interest with that color. And then a pair of ankle boots, again, to elevate that very casual base. This is just a really, really timeless to me autumn uniform and something that I have worn and will rewear over and over again. Just so easy, such a no-brainer, but just with a bit of a fun twist because the coat is a different color than what you would have normally gone for. Next outfit is actually quite similar to that, maybe a little bit more basic, if you will, because the colors are more neutral. So this is another super casual base. Again, we have that sweater, we have the jeans, but then just elevated a little bit by layering a classic shirt underneath the sweater to add a little bit more of a streamlined touch. You could have worn a pair of ankle boots with this look as well if you wanted to streamline it a little bit more, but I've obviously gone for the Converse here, which again I think is a nice casual touch, and then elevating the whole thing again with a lovely good quality handbag and then that classic coat. So these probably my two most worn wool coats throughout the autumn and winter season, the green one and then the camel colored one. And they work equally as well to kind of streamline and polish off my outfits. Next up is an outfit which will probably be, depending on where you live, will probably be a little bit too cold to be wearing right now because it is just a sweater and then a biker jacket. It's getting colder in Denmark. It's been a really mild autumn so far, so you have definitely been able to wear lighter jackets as outerwear as well. But getting closer to winter now, this might become too cold at some point, but I love this look. So I'm wearing a navy blue sweatshirt and then with a t-shirt underneath. So I love that detail of the t-shirt just peeking through at the edge there to create a little bit of depth and definition to the outfit, create a little bit more interest. So again, it could be a classic shirt, but even just a crew neck t-shirt underneath there to peek through is such a nice detail, I think. Very subtle, but very nice. And then the biker jacket to add that cool touch to the look. This is actually kind of a little bit of a padded leather jacket. So it's from a brand called Pelisha Coco, which is a brand that makes biker jackets out of recycled leather. And I've had this for quite some years now. And like I said, it's a little bit more padded, so it is definitely a little bit more warm as well, which, you know, I would definitely be able to wear this out now. And then with a beanie and a, you know, in a beige color and then a beige bag to match that. I really love having some elements in the outfits or like some colors to match in the outfit to kind of pull it all together. I'd say the next outfit here is kind of similar. We're staying in that like edgy, cool kind of area, if you will. I often sum up my style words, which are soft, minimal, and cool. And this definitely, I feel like this plays on all of that. Leather pants is, if you watched the autumn staples video, is something that I also tend to go for this time of year. Again, I love adding that depth and texture to my outfits during the autumn season. And again, just a very cool touch as well. I just, you know, I think I just looked back at this outfit and I was like, you know what, I need to remind myself to wear this ASAP. The colors are really nice, very, you know, soft and subtle, which I love. And then there's also a bit of color coherence. Again, we have that beige color running through, we have the pops of white. You know, if I do say so myself, a very cool outfit and something that I feel like is very aligned with my style personality. And I just want to wear it, you know? So next up, we have another outfit with those leopard boots. And I actually, again, I was just looking back at old outfit photos and I saw this and I was like, this is such a cool outfit, you know? And again, such a nice way to wear those leopard boots, especially taking into consideration that they do push me out of my comfort zone a little bit. One of the best things you can do if you have items in your wardrobe like that you actually really love, you bought this piece with all of the best intentions, but you just, there's a little bit of friction and there's something keeping you from wearing that piece, is to style it with something that feels very familiar to you. So again, I believe that's probably why I've styled it like here with a basic sweater, basic pair of jeans, because that's something I know will never fail. And then just that, again, that little pop of white around the neckline to create a subtle detail. Then I think the brown sweatshirt there with the boots, they just go really nice in color as well, of course. So the final outfit, I was just looking through old photos or old outfits that I've worn in the past. This is from last year. Love the colors of this outfit. I actually wore this exact outfit when I was in London and Copenhagen with Christina and Alyssa. And I just felt great in this outfit. And I feel like the colors here, again, they're neutral, but that pop of green and the way that the colors blend together, that soft color palette, this is such a great example of how I have dived into, you know, the world of color analysis and exploring other colors than just the traditional black, white, and gray. And I feel like this is an area where I've really come a long way and I've found a really great sweet spot with my style. And the colors are they just make me happy, you know, they make me feel really calm, and it really plays into that soft style keyword that I connect so much to my personal style. So that was 10 autumn capsule outfits ideas that you can try to recreate. I hope it was 10. I kind of lost count somewhere along the way there. And also just for myself, you know, a little bit of a celebration of things I've worn in the past, outfits I've worn in the past that I kind of want to remind myself of re-wearing. I think that's always a really good practice and a good challenge. So yeah, let me know which one of these looks was your favorite. I am actually considering posting all of these outfits over on my Pinterest, on just a Pinterest board. So if you saw something that you like and you're like trying to save it or screenshot it, I will make sure to save these outfits over there. Otherwise, you can also follow me on Instagram. That's usually where I share like outfits and still photos and stuff like that. So you can also save any outfits that you might like over there. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as well if you want to see more slow fashion content. I would love to have you here. With that, thank you so much. Take care, and I hope to see you very soon with another video. Bye guys.